This is my show. I'm here at the Long Island Film Expo, and we are going to watch the screening of My Promise to PJ. It's competing in the festival, and we're going to hang out with some friends and have a good time. Hey, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel. On My Promise to PJ, I took on the job of director of photography and a producer. And both those jobs are behind the scenes. And let's face it, I want to be an actor. So to give me a chance to network and talk about that, well, the Long Island International Film Expo was an excellent opportunity for just that. And I'm really glad I was a part of this project. I mean, it's probably one of the most meaningful films I will probably ever be a part of. And I will always be grateful that my friend Daniel Baldwin asked me to film it.
I just want to say thank you for sharing your movie with the world, and we need more of this, really, to let people know what is going on.
That's possible, the filmmakers, when they come on up?
Somewhere along the way, pursuing acting, I became a filmmaker, and I love it. I'm going to make a lot of movies in the future.
No, I didn't.
What did you think of the film, babe?
I need therapy.
Thought it was great.
Hang on.
Here we are, after the screening of My Promise to PJ at the Long Island International Film Expo. We watched it here in this very cool theater. It's been around since 1915.
Salt water, constantly and negative charge away.
Of course, we showed up the following day for the award ceremony.
And the winner is My Promise to PJ.
Woo! Wow, that's awesome. Hold it.
Yeah, come on up, Andy. This is our cinematographer and producer, Andy Bowles, for which without his help and his dedication, we never would have been able to make this film. If you didn't get a chance to see it, as a service to my sobriety, I place young men and women into recovery. PJ was a kid his mother was my brother Alex's first girlfriend in junior high school, and I went through a 10-year odyssey of trying to help this kid kick heroin. The last time he was facing 10 years in Wilmington, North Carolina, I convinced the judge to give him to me one more time. PJ got 3 years sober, and I asked him to write a bucket list before we went on this last journey and write down the 10 things he always wanted to do that if he overdosed or he went to prison, he wouldn't get a chance to do. His bucket list. And when he wrote it, I took mine out that I wrote in 2006 when I got sober, and we had one match: to run with the Bulls in Pamplona, Spain. So I told him that if he got 2 years sober, I would take him to run with the Bulls. Well, he got 3.5 years sober, met a girl, shot heroin one more time, laced with fentanyl, overdosed, and died, and I lost him. And the film is a 5-month journey where after the 2-year anniversary of his death, I decided that I just couldn't get over this. So I went on a keto diet. I lost 57 pounds in 5 months. I took his ashes. I went to Spain and I ran with the Bulls and spewed his ashes in the arena. But we're on Long Island now, and this is where I was raised. This is my home. And this opioid problem out here is really off the charts. I can't tell you how many parents and how many kids I've gone in and done interventions on and put them in recovery, and it's a fraction of how many it's occurring. So I only ask you this as a favor to help them. Spread the word about this film, because if a parent sat down with a kid and watched and listened to the mother and the father and my brothers and sisters who are all in the film and talk about how devastating it is and what happens after you go, it may change what they do. It may help them and it may save a life. God bless you. Thank you.
I would just like to say that it was an absolute honor to work on this project. I don't know much about addiction, but after helping film this movie and watching what the family went through, I think anybody who is going through an addiction problem, if they watch it, they might take action sooner and avoid a tragedy. I'm pretty sure this episode was a lot more entertaining for you all than to watch me rack my head against the wall trying to get an audition. But don't worry, that'll be next episode. Please make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel.